Well, Sam, we come out the wrong side of a defeat today, finishes 2-1. Frustrating after then, because I felt that perhaps we deserved something out of it.
Yeah, I think frustration is a fair analysis of that. I think that's the feeling down in the dressing room right now. I'm sure that was the feeling on the stands as well, watching it. It was a frustrating afternoon. I think it comes from us really giving them, they had to work for the goals, but not too hard, and we kind of give them the 2 goals before we really got going. Look, if you look at the second half performance especially, I think it's something we can be proud of. I know we've got enough in that dressing room to kind of stop this kind of rut we're on at the minute, I suppose. But we can't go into games and give teams a 2-0 head start, really.
I suppose that's it, isn't it? Giving the opposition the impetus, they go in front and they can manage the game from there on in. That said, early in the second half, Josh has a header cleared off the line. Bradley's had a fantastic shot, well saved. So creating the chances, just sadly not crept in. Yeah,
look, we know we've got the quality in the dressing room. We know we bring that threat going forward, and what we can't do is rely on that. So we can't rely on us chasing games and getting back into games. And teams will come here, and Cheltenham did it a few weeks ago, will frustrate us, and it did frustrate us today. But look, we've got to try and take the positives. The dressing room is gutted down there, I'll tell you that much. We're hurting as much as anyone else, and we're the ones that need to put it right.
You know, you're an experienced pro. You've been at a lot of clubs. You'd have had bumps in the road elsewhere. We're still in a good position, just a few points off top. So it's far from panic mode.
Yeah, look, we know what we're fully capable of doing this season and what we're fully capable of achieving, and that hasn't changed one bit. Bumps in the road are frustrating. They are frustrating at the minute, and we know what we achieved in the first start of the season and the run we've been on previous. So we know what we're capable of. We know what we can do to turn it round. We just need to implement that now, and that comes from within. And we know we've got the support of the crowd and the staff behind us. So look, we need to go out next time and I suppose start games better and start more on the front foot and build into games.
Thanks, appreciate your time, mate. Thank you. Ben, Radio Kent.
Sam, I think we were expecting an open game today, possibly. It was a very aggressive setup with the 3 of you playing up front together. Yeah. Did that surprise you guys that you went with that?
Didn't surprise us because we worked on it in the week, no. So we knew it was coming. It was in a tactic for us to obviously start on the front foot. And where I said the frustration came that we kind of gave them a two-goal head start because we knew we had the firepower in the team to start well. And we didn't start good enough, if I'm being totally honest, and we only started playing at kind of 2-0 down, to be fair. So at that point, we need to, we did show our quality, and look, we've talked about clearances off the line and saves by the keeper. We just need those to go in the right side for us at the minute.
I mean, it certainly led to chances again. I think 15 shots in the game, and you know, if the penalty goes in, we're probably having a different post-match talk, aren't we?
Yeah, totally. And look, I'm not a man for stats necessarily, but there's no hiding away from it. I think there were 2 shots on target, 2 goals today. As you said, we've got 15 shots in there, but we need to make them count still. It's fine seeing it on paper, we need to see it out there. So, look, I hope in this run that we're on at the minute, I hope fans, staff, players and everyone can come together and see the output that's there and the energy levels that are there and the hard work that we're putting into it. Results don't always come, but we're working hard to put that right.
Did you enjoy playing up front alongside Josh Andrews and Seb Barman?
Oh, I love it, mate. Yeah, I love playing the game, whoever it's alongside. But knowing that threat we carry today, they're 2 excellent strikers. We do a lot of work during the week on forward play, and I think that's where a little bit of frustration comes as well, because we know how good we are and we know how good we can be and we know the goals we can score as well and the threat that we bring. So look, today wasn't the day, but I'm sure the goals will come.
How did you yourself feel out there first 90 of the season?
Yeah, first 90, like you say, it was good. Enjoyed it. Obviously, I suppose at the start of the game I was more off the right side and then went more central come the second half and we made some changes. But no, from a personal point of view, feel good, feel fit, and could just do with adding a few goals now.
I was going to say there was that one sprint after the ball and the cross towards the back post that Robbie ended up getting ahead on target, but it started to look like you're up there in terms of your match sharpness. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting there. As I said, I didn't really have an off season due to my arm injury and not much for pre-season as well, to be honest, but
look, we're in October now. I feel fit, feel good, feel ready to go, and put my name in the hat when the team sheet comes out.
Obviously, a few injuries at the moment, and a little bit destabilising when it happens to your goalkeeper so early on.
Yeah, I was gutted for Cat there. Didn't see it coming, to be honest. Always fit and well, and performs well for us and looks after himself. Gutted for him, but I thought Turns did well when he came in. Hardest thing for a goalkeeper to come in the first minute and try and adjust to that. And obviously he's not played massively for the first team. So no, he's an established player in this squad now as well. Knows the lads well. So gutted for him. And unfortunately, like I say, adds to that list. But hopefully we've got a few coming back in the next couple of weeks.
What would you put the sort of dip in form down to? Is it the circumstances? Because you're obviously still creating chances. It's not the goal's not going.
Yeah. That it's easy to look at that and say circumstances play into it. I wouldn't say that personally. I don't think the narrative's changed. I don't think the work rate's changed. Football's a funny old game. Sometimes the ball goes one side of the post, sometimes it goes the other. For some reason we seem to be on a very frustrating run where it's just going on the other side at the minute. And that's obviously metaphorically, but for us it's something we need to change, something we need to put right, and the lads are working hard to do that. I can tell you now there's a lot of frustration down there in that dressing room because we know what we've got and what we're capable of.
Is it coincidence that Gareth's absence is coinciding with that? Obviously, it's gonna, you're gonna lose something not having your manager and your leader on the sideline. Yeah, look,
I'll put it out there and say, it's coincidence. It's not. He's a great leader, and he has been in touch, and we have had conversations. The senior lads have had conversations. We've had conversations through Dobbo. What we'll say for Dobbo is he's kept the train going, as it were. He's kept the same messages. He repeats what Gareth relays to him. We speak in meetings, and that consistency's been there. So that's not something we can fall back on. That's not an excuse. We haven't got an excuse. If I'm being totally honest, we've got no reason to have an excuse in this run. As players, we need to put our hands up and say that we've probably been on the wrong side of a few bad performances or moments in games. Probably more moments in games than performances, if I'm being totally honest. And that's sometimes what changes it.
And just finally from me, how important are guys like yourself with the experience that you've got to kind of drum into some of those other players who have been stung a little bit in Octobers of years gone by? The form has dropped off for Gils and for some of the guys in the dressing room. So for those that have kind of got that in a little bit of the back of their mind, how important are you guys as the more senior pros in the team to try and sort of clear that a little bit?
Yeah, I'd like to think that's my duty as a senior player. We've got a lot of senior players in there that carry that as well. What I will say is that I've heard of this as well, and I've heard of the run that we've started well in previous seasons, but what I will do is quash that because I haven't spoke to the lads that have been here and experienced that. They've said it feels completely different this year. We've got a completely different group. Still feel like we're in games, we're not rolling over, we're still fighting to the last minute to get a result, and that may have been different in previous seasons. And I know the staff and the manager well enough that they will not allow that to happen. And I think what I'll put it down to is a bit of frustration really, and I can assure everyone that we're working hard to put it right.